Michael from Michigan. Michael, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
Good evening. Thank you for your time, and thank you for doing what you're doing for everybody else. It is like almost 11 o'clock here. Last August 15th, 19, I was arrested. My son attacked my daughter and I. He assaulted both of us, and they detained me because I was the parent. Then they turned around and left my two minor children with an adult child of mine, which is 20. A little older now. And they incarcerated me a total of 13 days. However, for the first 48 hours I was there, my 20-year-old daughter contacted CPS, said that she was going back to Oklahoma and she didn't want to take care of the kids. So CPS and police came, detained my son. He was already pending sentencing for home invasion and other criminal activities. Anyways, and they took my youngest daughter and placed her with my 36-year-old daughter. At the time, she was, I think, 35. Anyways, then they had the emergency hearing within 4 or 5 days. I went in front of the court, and the judge said, I don't understand the removal. This is the 34th Court District in Bay County, friends of the court, family court, Chief Justice Kalida. She said, I don't understand the removal of his daughter. There was never a petition or a court order to remove his daughter from his chair. And the prosecuting attorney said as soon as he gets out, he can have his daughter. Well, the friend of mine from the post office bailed me out. I contacted everybody immediately to get my daughter back. I'm a single father. And they said I could not have my daughter back until I did this family reunification. And I see what's going on with the domestic violence against my son. Well, this past January, they dropped all criminal charges against me because my son confessed to his counselors where he's at, being detained, that he actually slapped my 6-year-old daughter in the face, and he hit me upside the head with an electric acoustic guitar. And so all criminal charges were dropped against me. My money was given back to me. I actually have a police brutality lawsuit against the Bay City Police Department for dislocating my shoulder and violently slamming me in my kitchen in front of my children, all due because my 6-year-old daughter did not want to answer police's questions. So anyways, so I do have a lawsuit against them for that. And so at that time, we petitioned the court again to give me my daughter back. We went back in court in February around the 14th, between 14th and 17th.
Hold on, Michael. Michael. Tell me the question you wanted to ask me.
Can they illegally violate due process? I mean, they did not give me a court order.
Hold on, Michael. I'm going to answer that question
12 weeks.
I'm going to answer that question for you. Now, I'm only licensed in California. I'm not licensed in Michigan. But from what you have described to me sounds like some very odd conduct by the social services. So what you should do is you should contact a civil rights attorney in Michigan. Because, generally social workers can do anything they want, but that doesn't make it legal. So when you ask me the question, is it legal for them to ... that's not the right question.
Yeah, I'm right now. I'm involved in investigating this on my own.
No, don't do it on your own, Michael.
I'm a pagan minister. And
Michael, don't do it on your own.
Well,
an attorney.
I'm not doing that on mine. I'm talking to you. I'm doing my footwork. I'm looking for attorneys. I'm trying to get their directions correctly. I'm waiting for litigation to get over before I can pursue a civil case against CPS.
All right, Michael. This is a radio show. I'm a lawyer in California. I'm not a lawyer in Michigan. Now, I'm telling you, go talk to a lawyer in Michigan about your civil rights. Now, I'm sure there are plenty of attorneys that will confer with you on the phone or on Zoom or in person for free. Talk to them, okay? Please don't do this on your own. You're heading
Excellent.
you're heading for failure and frustration. Michael, I want you to promise me that you're going to go talk to a lawyer in your jurisdiction.
Yes, I've been trying to contact every lawyer I can, sir. I've been in contact with Governor Gritchen and everybody else.
Governor's not going to help you.
From San Bernardino.
A governor's not going to be able to help you. She's in the executive branch of the government. You're in the judicial branch. You need a lawyer. Now, my co-host, who's not on with us right now, Cynthia Becker, she made over 50 calls to find a lawyer. How many calls have you made?
I made about 150, Wayne County, Detroit County, Bay County, up north. I even went to the UP. Yeah, they're really, I've called the ACLU. I've called everybody. I even called the Foundations for the Single Fathers, the Father Rights Associations. I've been doing diligent work.
You have made 150 calls and nobody's helped you. Is that what you're telling me?
That is correct. That is correct.
And you're going to have to come up, Michael, you're going to have to come up with a new strategy. New strategy. Okay?
That's why I called you.
And I'm telling you, you got what to do in your state of Michigan. I would go and pay for a consultation, $100, $200, go and talk to an attorney. Make that attorney, him or her, sit down with you for an hour and get some information, get something, under your belt that you can use. People tell me all the time, "Oh, Mr. Davis, I'm investigating this myself." You know what you're really telling me? It's like telling me, the doctor told me I need open heart surgery, and you're Googling it. You're figuring out how to do it yourself, and you're going to die on the table. Don't do that with this case. You don't have the qualifications. I mean, you're probably a very nice guy, intelligent guy, but you never went to law school. You didn't pass the bar. You don't have any experience. You don't even know the substantive law, the evidentiary law, the procedural law. You got to get some expertise. Michael, you need expertise. Okay? Listen.
Yes, sir.
If they told me today, "Hey, Mr. Davis, you got to change the transmission in your car," guess what? I couldn't do it. I don't have the knowledge, the training, the experience, nor the tools to change the transmission in my car. And I'm not going to Pet Boys and buying a Chilton book and trying to figure it out myself. Right? I mean, come on.
Right, yeah.
How ridiculous does that sound? Right?
Yeah, I'm following you, sir.
Okay, because what you're telling me, it's ridiculous. Go get an attorney. Spend a couple bucks and get an attorney. Okay?
You got it. Thank you very much, man. And thanks for the work you're doing with everybody. I've been listening to you, and you're right on.
Hey, Michael, thank you for calling. Thank you for listening. Give us a call in about a month. Give us an update. Tell me, "Hey, Vince, I went and found an attorney, and guess what he said?" Okay?
Yeah, I'm supposed to get full custody of my daughter the 23rd of this month, right before Christmas. And the FPR is out of the house this March. And some attorney here in town told me I have to wait for litigation to get over before I can have a civil rights lawyer come in. But I just think that someone's just blowing smoke up my behind, and I'm just really diligent, and I'm trying to fight the system the correct way. And I'm taking your advice. Thank you so much, sir, and I will be continuously looking for a civil attorney.
Thank you, Michael, very much, and thank you for calling again. I tell this to people all the time, don't try to do this yourself. You don't have the knowledge, training, or experience or the tools to do this yourself. Everybody feels like they can go to court and win a case by themselves. Does it ever happen? Yeah, it happens once in a while, maybe 1 out of 100, right? But you don't want to be one of those 99 people out of 100 that tries to do something themselves that they're not qualified to do. Speak to an attorney. There's a lot of attorneys out there that give free consultations, in your area. We give free consultations. 888-888-6582. Listen, we got to take another break. Top of the hour. This is The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. We'll be back with more questions and more calls.